Hey everybody, I'm Michelle Fortier, full-time real estate agent with Keller Reeves Advantage and owner of Fortier Properties. If you're a first-time home buyer, or it's been a while since you've been through the home buying process, I know it can feel like a roller coaster of excitement and be quite overwhelming. So that's why today I want to help you walk into your next home tour with confidence. And in order to prepare you for that, I'll share 6 common red flags that buyers often miss during the early stages of their search. And trust me, catching these signs early could save you from major headaches down the road. First, listing has a small number of photos. Let's start before you even walk in the front door. If a property listing has a small number of photos, or of what's showing key areas like bathrooms, the basement, or even the backyard, red flag, there's a reason. Photos tell a story, and when parts of the story are missing, it's worth asking why. We always recommend checking older listings or asking your agent, like me, to dig into past listing photos before you schedule a tour. Second, water stains on walls or ceilings. Water is a property's worst enemy. If you spot brown or yellow stains on ceilings or walls, it could point to plumbing leaks or even roof damage. Until you know where the water is coming from and how much actual damage it has caused, red flag, it's better to take a step back. A little stain could be hiding a big, expensive issue. Third, sagging ceilings. Sagging ceilings are definitely a no-go, even if the house has charm for days. A drooping ceiling could mean roof leaks, structural shifting or damages, or even insect damage like termites to the ceiling joists. So red flag, don't ignore it, because even the small sags could be costly signs of bigger problems above your head. Fourth, DIY additions. Okay, we all love a good weekend project, but when it comes to home additions, you want to make sure they were done by the book. You want to make sure that the appropriate permits were pulled, inspections were passed, and receipts from licensed and insured contractors are available. If the seller, for example, built a deck, maybe converted the garage to an additional living space, or added a room without pulling permits or following code, red flag, you could inherit electrical, structural, or plumbing issues. Always ask your agent to request documentation or permits for major changes. Fifth, overpowering air fresheners. When you first walk into the home, does the house smell too good? If you're greeted by strong scent of air fresheners or oil diffusers in every room, red flag, it might be more than just a love for lavender. Strong scents could be hiding pet odors, mold, or other lingering issues. We always recommend requesting a second showing, and this time ask the seller to skip the fragrances so you can get the full picture. And last, standing water in the yard. Here's a pro tip. If you find a home you like, make sure you drive by the home after a rainy day. If you spot any standing water, especially near the foundation, red flag, you may be looking at drainage issues. Water pooling near a house can lead to basement leaks, foundation cracks, and costly repairs down the road. We know how exciting house hunting can be, but it's just as important to know what not to ignore. So these 6 red flags don't always mean you should run away from the deal, but they are your signal to ask more questions, get inspections, and lean on your agent to protect your investment. So with that being said, if you're ready to start your home search with a smart, strategic approach, we're here to guide you through every step. We want to make sure your next house is a dream, not a disaster. Reach out to me today at the number on the screen, and please don't forget to like and subscribe for more real estate tips coming your way. Thanks for watching.